Setting up Oracle expenses in Oracle Fusion Cloud requires a series of interrelated steps involving various configurations that ensure the application reflects your organization's policies and processes for managing expenses. Below is a high-level guide on how to configure the Oracle Expenses module. Step 1. Create business units. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Business Units task to define and set up one or more business units or BU for expense processing. Step 2. Configure expense system options. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Expense System Options task to configure system-wide settings that affect expense processing, reporting, and auditing. Step 3. Manage Expense Report Templates. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Expense Report Templates task to create templates that employees can use to speed up the expense report entry process according to different expense types. Step 4. Set up expense policies. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Expense Policies task to establish expense report policies in order to enforce spending limits and compliance with corporate policies. Step 5. Configure approval rules. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Approval Rules or Manage Approval Groups tasks to configure approval workflows for expense report submissions. Step 6. Set up expense categories. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Expense Categories task to set up the different categories of expenses that employees can claim. Step 7. Configure payment options. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Payment Options task to set up the available reimbursement methods for employee expense reports such as check, EFT, payroll, etc. Step 8. Set up currencies and conversion rates. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Currencies and Manage Daily Rates tasks to set up currencies and conversion rates if the organization operates in a multi-currency environment. Step 9. Configure cash advances. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Cash Advances task to configure options for providing cash advances to employees for anticipated expenses. Step 10. Establish audit rules. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Audit Rules task to set up rules that determine how expense reports are selected for audit. Step 11. Configure expense types. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Expense Types task to define the various expense types, such as hotel, airfare, meals, etc., that employees can incur. Step 12. Set up expense delegates. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Expense Delegates task to allow employees to delegate expense report entry to another person. Step 13. Set up merchant categories. A. Navigate to Setup and Maintenance Work Area. B. Use the Manage Merchant Categories task to define merchant category codes, MCC, that can be applied to expenses for better categorization and control. For step-by-step guidance on each of these steps, visit www.erppro.ai. Please note that these steps are a starting guide and you might have to perform additional configurations based on the specific requirements of your organization, including integration with other financial modules like general ledger, payables, etc. Taxation rules and reporting needs. Typically, the setup of each area will require detailed knowledge of your organization's policies, as well as a good understanding of the options available within Oracle Fusion Cloud Expenses module. Remember to test configurations in a non-production environment before deploying to your live system. It's also a good idea to involve key stakeholders, such as finance and accounts payable departments, in setting up the system to ensure it aligns with business processes. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to be in the know of all things ERP.